Hey guys, StarCraft here. I'm gonna start, whenever I do a talk or a rant video, doing it more like this, where I'll be talking right to you guys. And, okay, I'm taking my glasses off because the sun is reflecting right back in my face. But, look, when it comes to and what I've been hearing about today, the stuff with Dave Sims, sorry. Okay, I'm not going to get too much about it. I'm using it to more springboard into a bigger point I want to make. The thing with Dave Sims, I can't really say I'm surprised that it happened from him, because the guy's always been a bit nutso in the head. But, again, I'm not going to go any further with this, except to say that, in his case, a certain girl liking him at that time was, okay, a big fan meeting this big shot creator. He just acted on it. Why? It was Dave Sims, like I said, especially in the place he was at that time, and given how his mind seems to have worked, if you've looked up some of his stuff, again, I'm not saying I'm entirely surprised. Well, I mean, okay, I am surprised, but looking at it, then you're like, oh, okay, with Dave, yeah. But when it comes, again, someone like Dave Sims, he was a big name. What I want to talk about is what is with this whole thing with some of the people besides Dave Sims, like on the anti-comics gate or whatever side, focusing so much on sex. You have this stuff, like you have, and like all this stuff with, okay, you have all of that stuff going on with Heroes in Crisis. First with the Poison Ivy cover. Alright? You had the Poison Ivy cover, and the first thing I saw that was Poison Ivy's dead. Alright, we already knew that. And she's trying to spell something out. What are some of these other people saying instead? Oh, her ass is up, her tits are showing. Sex, it's sexualized. What? How did they get that? Then you have this up with Barbara Gordon in the recent issue. You had a beat, she's just sitting there in a tight outfit, and the outfit's always been tight, especially this rendition of it, thanks to the new one of the creative teams on the book. And at the same time, though, then she stands up and then lifts up her shirt, showing the egg in the entrance room from when she got shot by the Joker. Then turning around, yes, we see her ass, and to show off the exit wound. That's it. That's all she does. And yet, I look at it and I'm like, okay, she's taking off her utility belt to do all this, just to show it off. And given how this is Barbara Gordon, she knows she's talking to a robot. She would feel like there's no connection, so I'll just do it. That makes sense with the character. And yet, and at the same time, though, all these anti-comics gators just look at, we're looking at her ass, they're sexualizing her ass, they're sexualizing all this. What is with their focus on sex? And then, okay, connected back to Dave Sims, you have other creators who have been shown to be doing this stuff, whether it's pedophilia or just being complete other scumbags like Eric Esquivel. They seem to be focusing so much on sex, or saying they deserve it, or whatever, or everything where they see it as sex. Oh, you want the characters to look attractive. You clearly want them to be sexy. I just don't get what their focus is on with sex. It's like, okay, yes, there is a sexualization of things. Alright? Yes, there's a lot of characters out there, female characters out there, who have these killer bodies. But there's also a lot of guys out there. And I find it funny how, they introduce a new character that's kind of on the tubby side. They're more likely to do that with a male character than they are with a female. Female character, they're more likely to turn an established character in that. Squirrel Girl, okay. That's still its own acquired taste. I will give Squirrel Girl that. But then, again, you just have all of this going on. And it's like, okay, I'm all over the place on this one, alright? This is more just being a stream of conscious. But it's like, with these people, they just want it to be about something to complain about. But it's always going back to sex. Why is it always going back to sex? I mean, and the funny thing is, I hear to say, oh, clearly these people are the ones who are and that are fat and all that complaining. Yes, there's plenty of people who are like, oh, I don't want to see those bodies because it reminds me of what I'm not going to get because I'm not going to bother working for it. But I've seen some of these women who do have good bodies, but at the same time, it's like they're still complaining, like, ugh, I don't want that. I don't want to do it. How dare they do that? I just don't get it. Like, at all. Look, I know I'm all over the map on this, but it just kind of dawned on me how, yesterday especially, just how much sex obsessed these people are. And yet they give people like us of being sex obsessed, saying, you want them to do that so you got something to jerk off to or something. It's like, no! We want good characters. Why do you keep on thinking it's about wanting to jerk off to it? Is that what you want to do, or you are just assuming? Why is it always going back to sex? It's either sex or race or sexual orientation. It's like sex makes up two of those three. Why? Why is it always about sex? Are they that sexually deprived? Or, look, like I said, this is a rant. I'm just getting this out there. I just want to know what the fuck is going on here. That's all. This is just fucked up. Dave Sims is fucked up. Eric Esquivel is fucked up. Those people complaining about Heroes in Crisis are fucked up. So many people here are fucked up. Maybe they need to, maybe, at least those complaining about Heroes in Crisis, I'm not going to go about the creators, but those complaining about it, maybe they need to get laid properly. Or maybe not. Maybe we'd be better then. Imagine what would happen if they had kids then. Ugh. Anyway, I know I was all over the map, but that's all I had to say. Take care, guys. I'll try and do a video review tomorrow. This one just felt like I needed to say something.